Hello everyone, welcome back to IndianCoding.com. Today we will learn about CSS margin. So let's see what is CSS margins. The CSS margin properties are used to create space around elements outside of any defined border. With CSS, you have full control over the margins. There are properties for setting the margin for each side of an element, top, right, bottom, and left. CSS has property for specifying the margin for each side of the element. For example, margin top, margin right, margin bottom, margin left. All the margin properties can have following values. First is the auto. The browser calculates the margin. The second one is the length, which specify a margin in px, pt, cm, etc. The third one is the percentage, which specify a margin in percentage of width of the containing element. And the last one is inherit, which specify that the margin should be inherited from the parent element. So here on screen, you can see that in the body part, I used one heading. So here the heading is H2 and I used one context over here inside the heading. The context is using individual margin property. Inside the heading, I use a div. So this is the div in which I have used the context. The div element has a top margin of 100 pixel, a right margin is of 150 pixel, and the left margin is of 80 pixel, and a bottom margin is of 100 pixel. So that's how I use. So margin usually help us where to shift where the paragraph. Like if you are using the margin top, so it will shift from the top. And if you're using from the bottom, so it will shift from the bottom. So it will decide what kind of margin you want in your paragraph. So here I mentioned some margin. So I used for clarifying, I just used the border over there. So you will be able to understand what kind of margin I'm talking. So here the margin top I have given is 100 pixel and the margin bottom I gave as 100 pixel, and the right margin is given as 150 and the left one is the 80 pixel. And the background color I have given is light blue. So again, we'll run this code and let's see what kind of content we'll get on web page. So now you can see, here you can see from everywhere it is like shifted. So from the left side and from the right side, it is shifted like 150 and 100 pixel. And from the top, it's shifted from the 100 pixel. And then the bottom part, it shifted from the 100 pixel. So it is coming in between somehow. So that's all for today's class. Tomorrow we will learn about more features related to CSS. Thank you so much.